farmland was a way of life for Indigenous peoples for thousands of years in what is now known as North America. Now with an ever-evolving agriculture sector, an event recently held near Batoche is intended to reinvigorate Indigenous involvement in that same industry. Carla Shinkaruk explains.
This group is learning how to crush the seeds of chokecherry so the berries can be made into dried fruit. It's part of the Indigenous Farm and Food Festival held near Batoche.
Bringing people together to learn about Indigenous agriculture and food systems from communities all across Saskatchewan and into the prairies, and we've even got folks coming in from Ontario and British Columbia.
Just all my life.
Participants like Terry Lara from Cowessess First Nation. He runs one of the largest Indigenous farms in the province and stresses the importance of looking after the land so it continues to produce.
It's our own land, and if we look after it, if we farm it ourselves, we look after our own land. Whereas if someone else is farming your land, you're not necessarily putting all the inputs into the land.
Much of the nearly 1 million acres of Indigenous farmland in the province is leased out to non-Indigenous farmers. Currently, there are about 200 Indigenous farmers in Saskatchewan. Melissa Arcan says historically laws were put into place like restricting where Indigenous people could sell their product, which made it hard to compete.
So there's lots of different barriers that have been put into place that has really stifled Indigenous producers from being as successful as they initially were.
This event is hoping to change that. It started last year, growing from 1 day to 3. Other sessions here included a tractor ride to go see the buffalo herd, or how to dry corn and preserve it.
Food that could last a long time from season to season. Learning about the processes of how to process some Canadian geese and ducks. People can get their hands in and learn about the history of ancestral corn here on the prairies.
As for Lara, who's been farming his entire life, this event is a step in the right direction for Indigenous people and all of agriculture in Saskatchewan.
We've got to utilize our land to improve the lives of our own people, to be sustainable.
For Indigenous Circle, I'm Carla Shinkaruk in Batoche.
If you have a story you would like to see in this segment, here's how to reach us. You can contact me by email, and you can also watch past episodes and segments of Indigenous Circle on our CTV Regina and CTV Saskatoon websites.
Indigenous Circle, brought to you in part by Saskatchewan Indigenous Enterprise Foundation, growing the First Nation entrepreneurial spirit.